This is the SUV that just made every rival in its class look outdated overnight. Toyota didn't just update the Fortuner, they rebuilt it from the frame up, and what's rolled out of the shadows is bolder, smarter, and more advanced than anything this nameplate has ever worn. For over a decade, the Fortuner has been the default choice for people who wanted toughness without drama. Reliable, predictable, a little boring if we're honest, that era just ended. Look at it, the front fascia is sharper, wider, more aggressive. Split headlamp clusters slice into a massive redesigned grille, with slim LED daytime running lights cutting a signature that's instantly recognizable, even at a glance in your rearview mirror. The bonnet sits flatter now, more purposeful, giving the whole face a lower, more predatory stance. Step to the side and the silhouette is still unmistakably Fortuner, boxy, upright, commanding road presence, but the proportions have been stretched and tightened at the same time. New wheel arch designs fill out with available 19-inch alloys, and the body sits on a stiffened ladder frame chassis with revised suspension geometry, so it doesn't just look more capable, it is. In matte earth tones or deep metallic finishes, this thing photographs like a concept car that accidentally made it to production. Step inside and the transformation is even more dramatic. Gone is the dated cabin that always felt one generation behind the segment. In its place, twin 12.3-inch displays, a fully digital driver's cluster paired with a massive high-resolution infotainment screen that dominates the dash, wireless smartphone connectivity, upgraded soft-touch materials, and for the first time ever on a Fortuner, a panoramic sunroof. This is Toyota finally admitting the cabin needed to catch up to the price tag, and they didn't hold back. Add in a 360-degree camera system, refined ergonomics borrowed from the flagship Land Cruiser Prado, and a level of fit and finish that genuinely feels premium, not just good for a Fortuner, but good, period. Now let's talk about what's under the hood, because this is where things get genuinely interesting. The new Fortuner drops the full EV route entirely, and that's a deliberate choice, not a limitation. Toyota knows exactly who buys this vehicle. People who tow, who tackle unpaved roads, who need range and torque on demand without waiting on a charger in the middle of nowhere. So instead, they've gone hybrid, a mild hybrid system layered onto the proven 8-liter turbodiesel 4-cylinder, delivering somewhere around 200 horsepower and roughly 500 newton-meters of torque, paired with a 6-speed automatic and full-time 4-wheel drive. In select markets, a petrol hybrid variant is expected too, giving buyers a smoother, more efficient option without sacrificing that unmistakable Fortuner grunt. The result is real-world efficiency gains, quicker throttle response, and reduced turbo lag, without the range anxiety that keeps SUV buyers away from full electric. Safety just got a massive leap forward as well. For the first time, the Fortuner gets Toyota Safety Sense 3 full Level 2 driver assistance, including adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, and a suite of collision mitigation systems that were simply missing before. This is a vehicle that finally matches its rugged reputation with genuine next-level protection. So what does all of this cost? Official global pricing hasn't been locked in by Toyota yet, but industry estimates point to a meaningful jump over the outgoing model, somewhere in the range of an 8 to 12% increase depending on your market, reflecting the new platform, the hybrid powertrain, and that seriously upgraded interior. Expect the new Fortuner to land globally through late 2026 and into early 2027, with regional launches rolling out market by market after that. And here's where the competition needs to start paying attention. Against the Kia Sorento hybrid, the Fortuner still wins on raw off-road credibility and towing capability. The Sorento is smoother on pavement, but it's not built for the same punishment. Against something like a Tesla Model Y, there's almost no real overlap. Tesla wins on tech and straight-line performance, but the Fortuner wins where it matters for its buyers: unpaved roads, remote regions, and zero dependence on charging infrastructure. And against traditional rivals like the Ford Everest or the Mitsubishi Pajero Sport, the new Fortuner simply outclasses them on interior tech and safety tech alone, categories where this SUV used to lag behind and now suddenly leads. So is this the best all-around midsize SUV in its price bracket? Based on everything we're seeing, the redesigned exterior, the dramatically upgraded cabin, the smarter hybrid powertrain, and safety tech that was long overdue, the answer is yes, and it's not particularly close. Toyota didn't just refresh the Fortuner. They fixed every single complaint owners have had for a decade in one generation. This is the version of the Fortuner that always should have existed. And for buyers who want serious capability without giving up modern technology, this might just be the smartest SUV purchase you can make in 2027. Full specs and confirmed regional pricing are still coming from Toyota, so make sure you're subscribed to Next Gen Motors, because the moment official numbers drop, we'll be the first to break it down for you.